friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Automation Testing Online. Today we are going to learn how to minimize or maximize a window screen in Playwright. While this may seem like a simple task, but unlike Selenium, Playwright does not offer a direct method for it. So let's get started. I have already created a spec file minimizescreen.spec.js and I have imported the test module and expect module. Now I'll begin writing the test case. Test I'm going to give the name of the test case as minimize the screen, and I'm going to give the async keyword. Now I'm giving the anonymous function, and inside the async keyword I'm going to give the page fixture. Now I'm going to give the test steps. Await page dot code 2. This time I'm going to give the Google URL. So let us execute the test case. npx playwright test space slash tests slash I'm going to give the name of the file spec file, which is minimize screen dot spec dot js, and I'm not going to give which browser it has to be executed, because now I'm going to show you that we can also execute in a single browser without giving the command. First, observe this test case will be executed in 3 of the browsers. As you can see, the test case was executed in 3 browsers and the screen was maximized. Now I'm going to show you how to minimize or maximize the resolution of the screen, and we can execute the test case in a single browser without giving the command. So you can see here that we have a file which is playwright.config.js, and here we are able to see that under projects we have 3 browsers, which is Chromium, Firefox and WebKit. I'm gonna just comment this process. So now all the test cases will run in the Chrome browser in default. The next step is, if we wanted to maximize or minimize the screen size, first we have to find out the exact height and width of the screen. Let's get back to our test case. For that, we have a method called viewport. I'm going to give this inside the console.log so that we will be able to see what is the width and what is the height of the screen. Now I'll execute the test case. So we got the width as 1280 and the height as 720. Moving back to the config file, inside the project, just give it as V. As soon as I gave the letter V, it automatically gives the statement. This method applies for all the test cases since it's added in the configuration file. However, if you want to set a different screen size for a specific test case, there's another method for that as well. First, I'll execute the current test case. After that, I'll show you how to set the screen size for an individual test case. You see this red line? That's because the devices already contains the viewport property. Now, most of you might not encounter this error, but if it happens, Just follow the steps that I'm about to show you. So instead of giving this as a separate object, just give here a comma and remove this and paste it over here. That's it. Now the error has gone. The most important thing is we have to set the size of the screen. So let's give the width of the screen as 500 and height also as 500. Getting back to our test case, I'm just going to comment this. Let's see what happens. I'm sorry guys, I have to give the command that I have to give the command as in the headed mode. Only then we'll be able to see the screen. Did you just see that? It just happened in a fraction of a second. I'm just going to give here page dot pause. That's because I wanted to show you how the screen is minimized. So I'm executing, I'm giving the command again. Now the screen size has been minimized. Next, I'll show you how to maximize or minimize a screen size for an individual test case. It's very simple. Just give one statement, which is await page dot set viewport size. And inside the curly braces, you have to give the width and height. I'm going to give the width as 900 and height as, let's say, 700. Okay, let's execute the test case and see the results. So as you can see, first the screen size was small and now it changed to a little bigger size. It has been maximized because we have manually given the width and height. So friends, I hope you have understood how to maximize or minimize a screen. In my next video, I will come up with a new topic. Until then, keep learning and happy testing. Bye bye.